Hey everyone, it's Orange. Welcome to Path to Decency episode 50. It has been quite the journey from episode 1 when all I could do was Giants B10 and Dragons B8 all the way till now. I am happy to announce that this past weekend was the first time that I finished Guardian 1. I have progressed so much over this time period. At this point in time, I've been playing Summoner's War for 16 months and 10 days. I've been doing Path to Decency. My first episode I recorded 3 months into playing. It's been an awesome ride. I would like to thank everyone who's been following along with my series, no matter when you hopped on and started watching. And also, I'd like to thank everyone who's shown support to me, whether it's a thumbs up or a comment. I always love interacting with you guys. Thank you, everyone. So, as usual, we will do the summons at the end, and I'm just going to go over the list of what happened since the last episode. So, the first thing that I did, the last episode was 2 weeks ago for you guys, just to give you a time frame. The first thing that happened was that I 6-starred my first Fire Mummy and my Freya. In the last episode, I told you guys I was going to move forward with building the double Fire Mummy Freya arena defense. I wasn't quite sure what my final member would be. I was a little bit worried that that Rune wouldn't work out too well because mine doesn't have many skill ups yet, but I looked at the math and her shield wasn't going to be that much bigger compared to her shield with these current skill ups. I believe her current shield's about 10k HP, and if she did have those 2 extra, it would have been 11k, maybe like 11.2k. She also didn't have the heal, but I kind of thought about it more, and I was confident that the rest of the members of my defense, the 2 Fire Mummies, and the runes that I put on them, along with my Freya, I was confident that I'd be okay with using Rune without skill ups, so I decided to use her as my final member. I also gave her my best runes from my Ramagos, so I like the way she looks. I think she looks really good. So that's the first thing I did, just to prepare those 2 monsters. My Fire Mummy and my Freya. My Rune was already 6-star. Why did I do that? I don't remember why I did that before, but I did. And I still had yet to get another Fire Mummy. I was planning on summoning for one, and I do have that summoning video on my channel. I will link it down below to you guys for the Fire Mummy, and we can talk about that a bit later when it comes up on the list, because I am going through things in chronological order. So the second thing that happened was that I experimented with more speed DB10 teams because I felt like I was pretty close, and I wanted to do testing to be able to watch the runs and see what was going wrong. That way, when free rune removal came up, I had more of an idea of what I needed to do to make it work, if it would work. Generally, I don't push things too hard. If things work out, they do. Like, a really great example is my double Lucians. The only reason I give them my absolute best runes is because I can afford to do that, and they don't mess up the other parts of the game for me. So I don't want to go too far out of my way and make something that'll like take runes from other things and mess up the rest of the parts of the game just to get DB10 speed runs going. I don't feel like I need to even really have a speed team at the moment, because I'm just buying daily pack 1s, which are $5 each, and they give you like 600 crystals, I think. You can buy 2 per month. Wait, I think they only give you 300, so I'm getting an extra 600 crystals per month. I have spent more before. I always have that information for you guys in the About section of my YouTube channel. I have a paste bin, and I've listed out pretty much everything there, including all of the amounts of money that I've spent. So I don't feel like my crystals are getting out of hand. I don't feel like they're piling up, so I'm not too concerned about it. But if it does happen to happen, that's cool. I will run a team if I can make it work. I have been thinking about runing up Chilling, because I know he works well in speed DB10, because he will take the dragon's immunity buff off, and he will slow the dragon at the same time with that burst skill. Also, I think he might double over for Necro, so everything might just work out perfectly, but we'll have to see. I still don't have that much of a plan going into free rune removal, and it's actually starting in about an hour and 40 minutes. I'll have to figure that out though, as well as tomorrow I'll do some more work. So my speed DB10 team, the whole summary was that it looks close, but the success rate at the moment is still not good enough for me to run it. I'd rather run my save team and have slower runs. I can't show you guys my save team now because I'm out of energy. Just kidding. Okay, yeah. I'd rather have slower runs but have it be more successful. So at the moment I'm using Veramos and Bella. I will showcase whatever team I happen to use in my February 2017 Rune video. I usually show my teams in those. I think my older Rune videos I wasn't showing my teams, but I will show them in this one, so stay tuned for that, and maybe next episode I'll mention it if my speed team starts working out. I'm sure I will. Next on the list, we finished G3 in Guild Wars rank 38. Again, it was just kind of due to luck. It was really awesome though. We got a ton of stones, especially just in time for the Fire Mummy summons that I was going to do, along with Orion. At this point in time, it's still pretty random where we finish, either Guardian 1, 2, or 3, so we're still kind of working on that. We haven't rushed yet. At the moment, we're not rushing. We have been saving swords, though. We actually have one sword now, but you guys can't see it. Let me show you. Okay, so today is Friday night, and we still have to get rid of this sword. I'm sure we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, so maybe we'll kind of rush with that sword, but I don't know if my whole guild is up to doing that. I don't know if everyone's that coordinated, just to kind of fill you guys in on the guild situation and stuff. So we did get that G3 finish, awesome. Next on the list, I have been purchasing the Crystal Rock, which is the building that increases your laser's attack power. And I've also been purchasing the Arcane Booster Tower, which increases the attack speed of your laser. So I did fully upgrade the Crystal Rock to level 10. I believe it's like 3,300 glory points, along with the other one. So I kind of have a good sense of how much glory that is, and I knew it'd probably take me like a week or two. Actually, I think it was like a week or two for me to fully upgrade this one, along with partially upgrading the Arcane Booster. I wanted to do that to give myself every single percentage point I could give myself at finishing Guardian 1, because I knew those things would help, having that laser going and killing people, because my defense is a stall type defense. So I've been doing that. When I finished Guardian 1, this thing was only level 3, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it was level 3, and then the rock was level 9, but I don't think that matters too much. I went over that in my Guardian 1 Rush Hour video. So next on the list, I'm probably going to keep upgrading this all the way to level 10, and then go back into whatever I have left, which is actually not that much, just these buildings right here, and then the fairy tree, and then that's it. Then we can do more scrolls and have some more fun with that, or not have fun because they probably won't be anything. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna keep doing that one. Next on the list, in Arena, I took a week off. I haven't taken a week off in a long time. I can't remember when the last one was, but I finished Conqueror 1 with 0 refills. It was so close to Conqueror 2, I didn't pay attention to the last 10 minutes. I was like, I have this, no problem. So I think I kind of mismanaged my wings, and I should have been a little bit more alert for the last 10 minutes. But yeah, I finished Conqueror 1. Kind of pathetic, but it happened. I was a little bit mad because you don't get as many crystals from Conqueror 1. I actually was mad. I mean, even though it's 50 crystals, I was like, for real? I just totally messed up. But it's okay. Next on the list, a thing came out that I thought I would kind of mention. So there's a Summoner's War Discord group. I think Discord's kind of like a fairly new thing. I know it's poppin', it's lit, everyone's using Discord. So there's a Summoner's War Discord. It's like the Summoner's War Discord. If you guys ever want to check that out, there's people over there giving live advice and stuff. So I will link that down below if you guys want to check it out, along with the Reddit post for it. I'm not on there very often, but yeah. I'm not. So I haven't even talked in there yet. Next, another shout out thing, Chuffles had an Educate and Dominate episode with Childish. Of course, he does Educate and Dominate. That I thought I would mention because it's very, very similar to everything I've been talking about recently. Double Lucian variant teams, because I have been pushing for Guardian 1. So everything I've been thinking about was in that episode. Speed, cleave teams, double Lucian Julie, Renas and stuff. Chuffles actually recently, I already mentioned this to you guys, he finished G3 with a mostly farmable defense. I believe, it was the Fire Lich double Rena Freya. So he used 2 Nat 4s and 2 Renas. So I'll link that to you guys down below as well. So I thought that episode was really cool because I'm like, hey, a lot of this stuff I already know about because I've been doing research for a while, and I think it's a really good, concise thing that you guys should look into if you're interested in pushing ranks in Arena. Next on the list, I did my summons for my second Fire Mummy, and I have that video on my channel. Spoilers, I did get the Fire Mummy. The odds were quite high of me getting it, especially because I had so many summons for it, because I have been saving for Orion. I do think going for the Fire Mummy was the proper choice. If we just purely look at the odds were so high of me getting it, and I was super confident that Rena double Fire Mummy Freya would have gotten me Guardian 1. Even if I had something like Water Fairy King, Juno, Rakan, X, Orion would be the perfect final member for that team. Even in that case, though, if I had that, I still think going for the Fire Mummy would have been better because I had such high odds of getting it, and the odds of getting Orion with like 30 summons, I think I did maybe like 15 or something like that for the Fire Mummy. So even with 45 summons for Orion, the odds were still quite low. So yeah, just a fun theoretical situation for you guys to think about. So next week I will be summoning for Orion with these 30 summons I have. I will have a couple more. I should get 3 from Guild Wars and then another like 2 or something like that from the guild shop. We'll see if that happens. There are mummy skill ups, which I'm kind of excited about, and I do need another Rena at some point in time, and it would be nice to have Rena skill ups as well, because Renas are still doing quite well in Arena defense. Then there was one more thing. Stella has kind of been on my mind because she has that branding effect, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go for her. We'll have to see, and that's pretty much all that's on my mind regarding summons. So I need one more Rena at least, along with Rena skill ups. I already talked about it. So yeah, I'm going for Orion. That's the current plan. It might change, but I'm pretty sure that's the current plan. I'll probably do a separate summoning video for that. Not sure yet. Okay, next on the list, let's see. Okay, so after I got my mummy, I 6-starred it, and somewhere in there, I don't know if this order is correct, but we finished Guardian 2 in Guild Wars, so that was cool. Not another Guardian 1 finish. I can actually show you guys the stats right here. So that's our previous finish. Awesome. Next on the list, I runed up my defense. I always have a lot of mana, and the way I get that is pretty much just farming runes, and also the daily pack might help, but other than that, there's no hidden tricks or anything like that. I just farm. So I runed up my AD, and thankfully we had a power-up stone event, so I had so many power-up stones that I used to pretty much plus 15 most of my runes. So I'll go through and show you what runes I have plus 15. So pretty much all these bottom ones for the defense and the HP. Then I left the attack one alone for the time being. But yeah, so that's Arena, and then let's check out my Fire Mummies. I rune them up the best possible. Like I was talking about earlier, for my double Lucian, the reason I give them my best runes is because I want to do well in Arena, and it really doesn't mess up the rest of my game at all, giving them such, so many resources, my best runes. Same thing with my Fire Mummies, that's what I did. I accidentally lost a guild war battle guild battle match. I don't know what the terms are, because I forgot that my Ramagos was unruined, but that's okay. So I'll show you guys. Wait, did I show you both mummies? And then Freya kind of wants unique runes, so I gave her I don't think I gave her the best choice. Well, yeah, I don't have that many despair runes or will runes yet, or not yet, but to choose from for attackers, so she got really good ones, and the defense did well. So it didn't mess up the rest of my game. That's the main thing that I wanted to tell you guys about. And the power-up stones really helped. I was able to 6-star plus 15 so many runes. Next on the list, I'm saying next on the list and I haven't even looked yet. I got my Guardian 1 finish in Arena. I did 5 to 6 refills total. I think I did 3 during rush hour, but maybe it was actually 4, and I just used 1 wing at the very end, so I counted it as 3. Don't know though, it was somewhere like that. Earlier in the day, I believe I did 3 refills to get myself up to that range, High Conqueror 3, Low Guardian 1, and of course it's not worth it though, because if you do the math on the crystals I'd be getting, hopefully I'd be finishing Conqueror 2 with no refills. It's only a 100 crystal difference, and each refill is 30 crystals, so 3 refills is worth it to get Guardian 1, but I had to do way more than that. But I wanted to do it for the achievement, so it was worth it for the achievement and for the challenge. So yeah, I've been telling you guys that I've been a little bit worried that my Glory Shop buildings are going to get maxed if I keep doing so many refills, and that might kind of be a bad thing. But there was one other thing that I forgot. There was kind of like a plus side, but I forgot the plus side. So this weekend I'll probably rush again and do as many refills as it takes, because I like rushing and I like getting Guardian 1 because it's fun. So that was that. Next on the list, I did a couple R5 runs in the last week. I haven't really been farming R5 that much, and an interesting thing I wanted to share with you guys is that me and my partners, I guess, who I do R5 with, have moved on to using 2 damage dealers, which is kind of a big thing. I actually have clips of that I'll show you guys, but I had been using just 1 single damage dealer with Hua with my beginner team up until this point, and it's awesome that we're able to, move to the next step with 2 damage dealers. But my team and my runes I'm not too confident with. I know I have a lot of things wrong with my team. I'm not meeting certain stat benchmarks that I need to meet, and my team does wipe sometimes after the final jump and even before the final jump, so I do need to kind of fix that up. Not sure if I'll do it this free rune removal, but I know that is something that's, on my list of things that, like when you were younger, did you ever clean your room and just shove things under the bed? So your mom would be like, your room looks clean, but everything's under the bed. It's like one of those things that's kind of far down on my priority list, but eventually I will look at it. I did pull Miyang, the water sky dancer, in my summoning video for the fire mummy, so I might build her for R5 as well. At the moment, I'm going to be running Hua and Shaolin as my 2 damage dealers. Of course, they are the best ones for R5. There was also an amazing guide on Reddit that I saw that I want to link down below to you guys. It was called something like How to Choose Your Monsters for Your R5 Team, and it goes through all of them very well. So check that out. There's a ton of resources out there for R5 team building. That one I just saw in the last week, and I was like, hey, this is really clear and concise. I think it was by XJ9, maybe, JX9. There was a dude named that who played League of Legends, and he was pretty smart. I wonder if it's that same dude. I don't know. Okay, so next on the list, let's see. I did a ton of GB10 to burn crystals because they have kind of been at the same amount for a while after I purchased those 2 really big packages in December, the Transcendent Scroll package and the Christmas package with the reindeer. I think I got the reindeer chilling over here, actually. Yeah, he's chilling by this fire. I love this fire. It's so tranquil when you just look at it.
Experience tranquility.
But I never really scroll over there. So, Yeah, I've been doing GB10 because I'm using my Fire Mummies, using my Lucians. I haven't felt like I've needed to get into Necro yet, but I've been thinking about it. Same with my Homunculus. That thought has kind of been creeping up into my mind, along with those other runes that you get. I need to be alert to when I will be getting those, because if I farm R5, I probably should be keeping more of the grindstones and stuff like that for these rune sets. I don't really know which ones people craft. I did see something about it though, so I'm probably keeping more than I need because some of these sets are probably useless. But yeah, the Homunculus has been creeping up along with like cleave teams, will runes, guild wars, stuff like that, and Necro's kind of been on my mind more. And of course I do think I need a functional Necro team anyways, but at the moment I don't have one. I don't think I can even farm Necro at the moment because some of my monsters don't have any runes on them. Shihua just doesn't have runes. Adrian, he does have runes, but not looking too good. That whole team's in a bad situation. Let's see, there's only a couple more things. Free runner, yeah, 2 more things, actually. Orion's coming up next week. I do think I will be summoning for him. I already talked about that. And free rune removal, it's coming up in an hour and 25 minutes. So at the moment, I do know that I'm going to give my Lucian a little bit more damage. This one, the one that moves first, he will gain about, I think, 200 damage per card. And we'll have to see how that affects Arena next weekend when I rush. I'm also thinking about building Julie because for a long time now I've heard people say that Julie is good. I have to figure out how to rune her because I don't know if you're supposed to nerf her to make her do a certain amount of damage so she doesn't trigger Nemesis, because people might be building their Nemesis monsters fairly squishy and you only want her doing a certain amount, so I have to figure that out. I think that might be the next step that I take to use her with this team, because I've just seen so many people mention using her. Chuffles used her in his Guardian 3 finish with his double Rena, Fire Lich, Freya defense. Shredded Puzzle has been using Julie. I need to check out more of his videos. I watched, I think, 2 of Shredded Puzzle's rushes recently, and I need to watch his Julie rushes because he did make a video kind of like when he first built Julie, so I'll have to hear what his thoughts are on that. I tried to look around at runes on Reddit, but I didn't really find a concise answer. I tried to look for, I searched for Julie Nemesis, then I searched for Julie runes, didn't really find too much, and then I searched for Julie Lucian because she is one of the most popular monsters to use with a Lucian variant team. So I'm thinking I'll just do Bernard, Julie, Lucian, Megan, or Megan, double Lucian, Julie. And with the Megan, double Lucian, Julie, I've been worried, do I need to make my Megan faster? But I'll have that all figured out by tomorrow, probably. I don't think so, especially if I bring them against, like, Camilla, Kumar, Praha, Perna, like, stuff like that. I don't think Megan has to be that fast. You do have to, I do know, I asked one of my guild members above us, he was like, watch out for fast Prahas who are on Despair, who aren't on Double Nemesis, so we'll have to see how that all goes. And then, aside from that, the Lucian, fixing one of my Lucians or improving him, and runing Julie, I don't know what else I'm going to do. Since I'm not using Veramos, Velajul, Ritesh, Freya, since I'm not using that defense, I can probably take runes off of it and put them somewhere else. I really don't think Freya's going to work anymore on that team because she's 6-star. I do have another Freya that I could possibly use, but that might be a bad idea because my other Freya is only she's not even 5-star, and people might be able to single card her with a Lucian. That's a really big no-no for Freya. And also the double Fire Mummies and single Freya defenses. I saw a couple of those with single Freyas. I might be able to beat those now if I do rune up Julie. We'll have to see. And that's it for free rune removal. We'll see how it all goes. Stay tuned for the February 2017 rune video. So let's go ahead and jump into the summons now. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten pieces for the legendary scroll yet, but that's okay. So at the moment, we just have 10 mysticals and 2 scrolls of light and darkness. So let's go. What's it going to be? Another arena? What's it going to be? Nothing. We've gotten nothing from these mysticals for such a long time, I feel. I haven't gotten a Nat 5 in 8 or 9 months. I don't know. It's been a while. I did get the Ganymede from the Transcendent Scroll. Yes, 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 yes! That's as good as a Nat 5. So now I don't have to get another Rune, but I don't have skill ups for them. Oh, we gotta lock her right now, boys. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is that? So for the Rune, I've wanted to get another one because the fire mummies might be on the rise. A lot of people might be building those. They might not work out too well. I know a lot of people still use Runas, but they do use them with like HP leaders like Sekhmet, Rakan, double Rune. What else do they do? I don't know, but Runa still kind of work, I think. So I've wanted to have another one. Okay, let's continue on. We just have the 2 light and dark scrolls left. What's it gonna be? Nothing again, come to us. What's it gonna be? It's a farmable monster. Pretty sure she's farmable because I used one of those for one of the childish challenges, and pretty sure she's farmable. What's it gonna be? A farmable monster? What's it gonna be? Oh my god, are you kidding? I really didn't want lightning. I wanted to be disappointed. But I'm not disappointed. Okay, I'm actually kind of happy about that. Hua damn. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, well, he's not usable on AD because people in Guardian 1 and even Conqueror 3, Conqueror 2 you might be able to get away with him, but people are just doing Lucians and they're killing everything at once. Hua damn doesn't help at all. But for Guild Wars, I think he can be pretty good. I don't know though. I haven't really kept up with G3 Guild Wars meta because that's like what I'm kind of looking to build towards. I don't think there's like a G2 Guild Wars meta. There might be, but that is super freaking cool because he's so rare and everyone wants one, you know? But I'm a rational human being, so I'm a little bit worried that this was not that amazing. Let me think. I'm just recalling all of the crazy defenses that have him on them that I can't kill. I did one. I have a Guild War video. It was against, who was it? It was someone who won a bunch of childish challenges, and I think he had Chasun, Huadam something, and you can't copper it because they had way too much HP. Well, at least for me, and they had a shield set as well. So I think it was kind of like a copper trap. I don't know, we'll have to see. So that'd be super awesome if I can use him for Guild Wars on offense. Who else? There's one more person that I think used him. Was it DJ KJK? Who was it? I was watching some Guild War videos, and I think you can use him with nukers, so you don't have to bring a healer. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm excited, guys. We'll have to see. If you guys have any suggestions for Huadam, let me know in the comments. We got something good, finally. So that was it for Path of Decency episode 50. That was good. We got Arena and a Huadam. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys later. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, not that bad. That's not that many at all. I have so many. 5. Oh, I should. Oh, never mind. They're 3 stars. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. 9!